Shalom Bracha from Yerushalayim. The topic today is the Tefillot, the prayers on Rosh Hodesh in the Knis. Now we begin in Arbit, when Rosh Hodesh begins. The entire Kahal in unison sing the Mizmor of Tehillim, Mizmor Chof Dalet, Barekhi Nafshi et Adonai. We say it in the tune of the Tehillim, Barekhi Nafshi et Adonai. And all Kahal together. And this is an old custom that is from Minhag, Eretz Israel. I'm talking about 1500 plus years ago, where they used to say Mizmorim before Arbit. Whenever there was Musaf the next day, they would say the Mizmor of the holiday before Arbit the night before. But why Barekhi Nafshi? So it's interesting. It wasn't always Barekhi Nafshi. Unlike the other holidays and the Shir Shel Yom, which we have references in the Mishnah, the Midin, we have references in the Masechet Sofrim, which was a later work regarding the specific Mizmorim, Barekhi Nafshi is not mentioned. In fact, it's interesting in Mahzor Arab Soba, which we quote often, printed in 1527, which reflects the customs of mainly of the Musta'aravin in Halab. We have Rosh Hodesh before Arbit. They say a different Mizmor. Lam Nasea ala Gittit, Mizmor le David. That's Mizmor Het in Tehillim. And why do we say this Mizmor? Because there's a pasuk, Kirei Shamecha Ma'aseh Zbe'otecha Yareach Bechochavim Asher Konanta. We talk about the creation of the Yareach. We look at the heavens and we see the handiwork of God, and we see the moon and the stars. And of course, Rosh Hodesh is about the renewal of the moon. And so they said that perek. It wasn't until must have been a later development. We see it mentioned, the earliest that I saw was in the Tur, which was printed around 1340, where he mentions that in Sepharad, the custom was during the day in Musaf and Minha to say Barekhi Nafshi. Echoed by some say his student, Rabbi David Abu Darham, who compiled all the Tefillot and explained that, also mentions it only with regards to Musaf after Tefillat Musaf. But it's not mentioned in the earlier sources. So why Barekhi Nafshi? Because there is a pasuk in Barekhi Nafshi, Asa Yareach leMoadim, Shemesh Yadam Mevo'o. Borei Olam created the moon, and they made a derasha on the pasuk leMoadim for the purpose of establishing when the holidays are going to be, because it's all based on the testimony as to when the Rosh Hodesh is. So Asa Yareach leMoadim, Shemesh Yadam Mevo'o. Because of this pasuk, Barekhi Nafshi became the Mizmor of Rosh Hodesh. So now we say this Mizmor, we say it all together. When do we say it? Now what's unique to the Halabi community, which I haven't seen really in other communities, is we say the Mizmor only on the first night of Rosh Hodesh. In the event Rosh Hodesh is 2 days, we would only say it on the first night of Rosh Hodesh. We would say Barekhi Nafshi. We would not say it on the second night. Why? I don't know. I've had yet to hear a satisfactory reason as to why that is, but that's clearly the custom. Other communities, they say Barekhi Nafshi both nights. The question is, let's say you have 2 days of Rosh Hodesh, but the first night of Rosh Hodesh is Friday night. Now, our custom, and there are other communities would that differ, but our custom, and it's also found in other communities as well, that we do not say Barekhi Nafshi Friday night. The reason is not clear. A possible reason is that there's a pasuk in Barekhi Nafshi which says, Yetzeh Adam lefa'olo min avodato ade arev. The person goes out to work and on a daily basis, and it's not fitting really to say that on Shabbat. So we don't say it Friday night. That's our custom in the community. It's clear, no one disputes it. We don't say it Friday night. But let's say it's 2 days of Rosh Hodesh, Friday night and Motzei Shabbat. If you didn't say it Friday night, do you say it Motzei Shabbat even though it's the second night of Rosh Hodesh, or our custom is not to say it the second night of Rosh Hodesh? That's the question. Now, growing up, it was clear, it was indisputable. They never said Barekhi Nafshi Motzei Shabbat if it was the second night of Rosh Hodesh. I thought it was a very clear and indisputable custom until the last wave of the Olympian Jews, the Halabiya, came in the 80s. And Zichrono Libracha, the Hacham Bashi, the chief rabbi, Hacham Yom Tov Yedid, said no, the custom is to indeed to say it on Motzei Shabbat if it's the second night of Rosh Hodesh. And was confirmed to him by to Joey Mosseri by him, and he confirmed it with Hacham al-Farahi that this indeed was the custom. I spoke to the younger Hazanim that came in those days, Edward Azrak, and that they said yes, that was the custom. So what do we do today? I think most synagogues maintain the custom not to say it the way we grew up, the way it was all my life. I understand that in Sha'arei Zion, they adopted the custom of Hacham Yom Tov, of the last generation of Halabiya, and they do say Barekhi Nafshi the second night. I checked with Argentina, and again, there was both customs were being recorded. So that's Legabe Barekhi Nafshi. We will continue next week with the Tefillot of Arbit and Shahrit. Call to.